Hey guys, 732 Review Crew are back. I am Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And this is Invincible Season 4, Episode 8, the finale. Now, last time
we found out Thrag is him.
Yeah, and we also lost the fight pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, and then Thrag was like, I'm going to power up now, and he started wailing on everyone. I mean, come on.
Yeah, everyone's in a really bad position right now. And the main thing we have to do is see what's going on, because he's gone to Earth.
Yeah,
and we have to figure
Mark
out
said
what
they're
we
going
can
to
do.
Earth. I mean, I think I have an idea why.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
wondering.
going to have to find out. Now, the worst part is that they're going to be so incognito, it's going to be hard to find them. Just like Nolan when he first came to Earth. We're going to have to watch this one to find out, though. So thanks for joining us. We're starting this one in 3, 2, 1. And
Oliver is also, Oliver almost died.
yeah. Well, oh boy. Cecil can't do anything, can he?
I mean, he couldn't handle Nolan. There's no Earth countermeasures for Thrag.
Or 30 of them. Wow. They're doing it anyway.
Well,
We're fucked.
Earth was good while it lasted.
Wow. Wow.
It would be like seeing God if you were. I mean, there's just so much power. There's just nothing.
Mark,
Wow.
Was he imagining?
I was just gonna say.
we're not even sure Thrag's there.
And where else would he be?
I don't know.
Nolan knows he's right.
What exactly is the plan if the Viltrumites are on Earth? Ah, I see.
Yeah. Don't want to know.
Great.
I look dumb.
You looked dumb before. Now you look regal.
You nopin.
It's just overseeing the defense of a few hundred planets, myriad civilizations, and trillions of lives.
That's not helping.
And what if, hypothetically, someone found that level of responsibility, uncomfortable and maybe misplaced, like drastically misplaced?
Oh, brother.
Thetis wouldn't have chosen you as his successor if he didn't believe in you. And I wouldn't have let you accept if I didn't believe in you.
Oh.
I figure we can use my space station as a base of operations.
If it's even still there.
I guess what I'm saying is, if it gets real, I'm ready for anything.
Okay.
Nolan and Mark are like,
We could let them have Earth. I mean, who really liked that place anyway? Kind of a shithole, am I right?
They're not even listening, are they?
yeah, they're not.
You guys are the best.
They're not even in the same room.
We're entering Earth's solar system.
Finally.
Oh, so you were listening.
What?
We're decelerating.
The ship will stop behind the moon and we'll drop down to Earth as quietly as we can. If Thrag and his people are there, we'll send the ship back to Telescria, then organize a resistance and wait for reinforcements.
Mark just went.
Yep. He's faster than the ship. I mean,
Yeah, but he's just raging right now.
yeah.
He thinks it's going to be on fire. Remember he was thinking about what it would be?
He's like, I have to see. Yeah.
I don't think it actually happened.
Everything looks
Yeah.
the same.
Did they sneak here without even Cecil noting?
There's no way. Cecil knows everything.
Well, City looks okay. City looks okay.
That's not exactly dropping in quietly.
They're not here.
I mean, they're not here now.
Oh my god. I thought.
I'm okay.
Oliver, on the other hand.
Where's Oliver?
We had to
Yeah.
leave before he woke up. He got hurt, but he's in good hands. They're taking care of him.
Who's taking care of him?
He's gonna be fine. But
Oh, is
we
he
were
staying
worried
with Alan? Is he having PTSD?
This is the smallest repayment for what you did
Is-
to us.
No, he's having PTSD right now.
No.
Dude, he's having PTSD right now.
Mark!
Yeah. He's got PTSD.
That's crazy.
We were worried the Viltrumites might have come here, so we couldn't wait for him.
What happened out there?
I need to
How
see
pregnant
him
is she?
first. Dad's outside. He's going back to Telestria to be with Oliver tomorrow, so if there's anything you want to say to him.
No, she good. You can go.
What were you thinking? You let Oliver get hurt, then left him on some alien planet alone?
He's not alone. We have friends there. He's getting the best possible care. I'm trying, Debbie.
Yes, you are.
He did a lot, okay?
You are very fucking trying right
Wow.
Oliver was so brave. Mark would have made you proud. Once we're done setting up a warning system to make sure Earth is safe, I'm heading back to be with Oliver until he's better. Debbie, it broke my heart to see him hurt.
Okay.
You have a heart to have.
Oh, okay. She's so savage.
Stop. Stop treating me like you don't know me.
Get out of my way.
You need to give me a chance to make things right.
I don't need to do anything for you.
But you will.
How dare you?
You believe in rehabilitation. I didn't understand it before, but I always loved how strongly you fought for it.
Hmm?
Please let me show you who I am now.
Okay.
I don't know where you're sleeping, but it's not here.
Is that her?
That's her dad.
Yeah.
Zoe's dad. Wow, that was a lot.
Zoe! His animal cracker on his face, you see that?
Yeah, something like that.
Did the shower break up here or something?
This Geldarian stuff, I tell you, it is not reliable. Okay, not reliable.
Uh-huh, sure. Not reliable.
Wait, is the war over? Did we win? What happened?
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
That's real.
I feel like she knows a little less than she should.
Eve?
Mark!
Oh. Not pregnant.
It was so long. I thought...
How many weeks has months been?
Don't you know him?
Oh. Sick.
Maybe they'll say.
Oh, it was white and blue now. Quick, that's a cool change. I hope they went straight to sex.
Well.
And then my powers came back.
Her powers came
They
back?
just came back?
Yeah. But I'm still nervous about
Powers
these, so
are
I've been
back?
focusing on my classes and taking some upper level courses. And maybe you noticed, but not using my powers, living here, eating with my parents, I haven't
Ish, getting a little weight.
had the time to take care of myself much, so...
All I noticed was how much I missed you.
What a good guy.
Wow.
I missed you too.
I'm not sure I'm okay.
Yeah, he's having trauma.
The Viltrumites,
Mm.
they're just out there somewhere.
You said there's not that many of them, right? With the Guardians and Cecil and...
No,
everyone else?
Wouldn't even stand a
If they
chance.
decide to come here, it won't make a difference.
Drag. Drag with Solo, everybody.
String oscillators are tuned. Quantum components are in.
Are they getting Robot back? And a
That'd
man?
be great.
Yeah. Oh, now they have their own portal to the other side.
It worked!
Oh, what dimension is that though? Oh, hell no. Holy shit, bro. Okay. Bye. Oh! Diesel!
Donald, shut it down!
People on the internet call him sea salt. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh god, he shut it down. Yeah, smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it. Ow.
True.
That's the second fuck up we've had this month.
We're trying our best.
And I'm calling off the search. It's too dangerous. Robot and Monster Girl will have to find their own way home. Clean this shit up.
Sir.
Why are there no reports? They're planning revenge while we do nothing. A cornered Viltrumite is an even more dangerous Viltrumite.
Damn, everyone's mad.
You're in charge.
Cannot stand.
Everyone, order.
He's his voice.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Optimus Prime voice.
This is just gonna take some time, you know?
Do something.
Agreed. Any number of Viltrumites is too many. And none of our worlds will be safe until the entire race is made extinct.
The crazy alien.
Yeah.
Well, what about, Nolan? We wouldn't have won the war without him. Mark and Oliver, too.
Mm-hmm. True.
They saved our lives.
Yeah.
Did Thetis trust them? Or was he simply using them?
That's
as a
what he was
weapon
doing.
against their own people?
Now more than However, we need strong leadership. Or have you already forgotten what the Viltrumites did to your own people?
They're pushing him.
Yeah.
As much as I love discussing genocide with all of you, we will find the Viltrumites, no matter where they are hiding.
Okay.
And when that happens, I will decide what we do next.
Strong voice.
We don't.
Mark, you gotta get help, man.
Jesus Christ. Is she here?
Mark?
We're here. It's okay. Come on, let's go sit down for a minute.
Poor kid.
He's still processing whatever happened.
Rick understands.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Because I've seen that look before.
Where?
The mirror.
Damn.
They just left Oliver there, alone.
I was like, holy shit, what?
Every time Mark was hurt, I was there for him. That's what parents do.
Then why don't you go see Oliver?
I just said, he's on some alien world a billion miles.
Has to be taken there.
That kind of thing's never stopped you before.
Okay, Paul.
All that stuff is your world, whether you think it is or not. It's probably also another reason why things between us didn't work out.
Oh, they broke up?
Aww.
I'm just glad we're still
Oh, that's why they didn't
friends.
move in together. That makes sense in the time apart.
You're as much a part of these aliens, space wars, and superhero showdowns as Mark or Oliver are. You just don't see it.
Oh, that's why we love Paul. Damn. I ship the hell out of them.
Yeah, I know.
Mark,
What?
I know what happened with my powers.
Oh.
They weren't working. Because my body was going through some changes. There's something I need to tell you.
Did she?
Eve, you can tell me anything.
This trauma? I can't tell real or not.
Did you not imagine there would be consequences for everyone you love?
Oh.
Oh, okay, this is fake because Eve's power would have kicked in.
Get out of it, Mark.
Mark?
Yeah, okay, there you go. Her power would have kicked in. She would have destroyed Thrag, actually. Because she can rearrange atoms.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh.
What were you gonna say?
Fuck.
Oh.
Ellen.
I had an abortion.
Oh my gosh.
Or he was gone.
I was pregnant, Mark. And I found out just before you left.
Oh.
I didn't tell you because I wanted you thinking about coming home alive, not this.
It's fair.
I was so alone. And the thought of going through everything by myself, I made a decision. But I should have... I don't know. Oh my God.
All you could do is support her.
Sorry I did this to you. I should have been here.
Why did you make me do
Damn.
this?
Think it's a good idea coming back here again?
Oh shit, the real talk I was interested in.
Or this specific spot?
That's close enough.
You don't have to be afraid.
I will never not be afraid of you.
Yeah, fair.
I'm sorry for all the suffering I caused here.
Earth or this specific spot? Yeah, it means something. I'm not sure it means enough, but it means something.
Ryan.
I assume since you're back, you all won the war? I don't need to worry about your old Viltrumite pals dropping by unannounced.
About that.
But there are still almost 40 of them in hiding
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm sorry. You call that winning? Because you know what I call it? 40 very pissed off space super Nazis who are going to be hungry for revenge and know that Earth just happens to be where you and Mark keep your loved ones.
Our ship is installing an early warning system.
And how long would it take the cavalry to get here if one did?
2 weeks.
Oh,
It
damn.
just gets better and better, doesn't it?
They'd be dead by then.
Stay. Make up for my mistakes.
Earth isn't your therapy couch, Nolan. But if those assholes do show up, you better come running with that coalition army of yours, and you better get here a hell of a lot quicker than 2 weeks. Am I clear about that?
Yeah.
He doesn't like being told what to do by Cecil.
Until then, get the fuck off my planet.
I risked my life out there, trying to win this war. I almost died.
Great start. Nearly die 2,341 more times, and then we can talk.
Damn, he can't even be mad about it.
Now he understands that those people had like family.
How are you doing?
I should be asking you that.
Mark.
No, don't try to make me feel okay about this. I got you pregnant, and then I wasn't here for you, and you had to...
I got through it. It's okay.
It's not fucking okay.
No, he's really grieving.
I wasn't here. I was just making things worse out there. All we did was give them nothing to lose. It's like there's this bomb that's gonna go off somewhere and kill so many people, and there's nothing I could do about it because I'm the reason it's there. If they never come to Earth, once we find them, I'm gonna have to go back out there and fight them again. And not be here. Not be here. I can't do this to you.
I know what could happen to you, or me, or anyone else. I've lost people. People I loved more than anything.
Rex.
Yeah.
This is my choice, Mark. I know the risks, and I know at some point it's gonna hurt worse than I've ever been hurt before. But not being here, not trying, not taking those risks with you, that's not how I want to live. Maybe it'll be me off in space for 10 months next time.
10 months, wow.
The ship's almost done installing the sensor network. After that, I'm heading back to Telescria to check on Oliver and continue the search for... I'm sorry, Debbie.
Damn, she's staring him down.
Good. Because you're taking me with you.
What?
What kind of parent would I be if I wasn't there for Oliver?
Oh.
What about... Paul?
Not that it's any of your business, but we ended it months ago. Speaking of Paul, he's offered to help, so call him if there's any problems with the house. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so all the bills are on autopay.
She has some good savings. I would have bet she's real good with money.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
You think I'm the only one of us who can't go to another planet?
Oh, let's go. I love that.
I would do it for you. Oliver's no different.
Why is the mom the best character in the show? Debbie.
The ship can't land. I'll have to...
Fine.
Tell Oliver I miss him.
I'll let you know when we find
He
her.
Just picked her up like a suitcase.
Like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
It's just one-handed.
What just happened?
My mom's going to space.
I mean, Debbie's used to it.
I love it. And Paul talked him to it.
Welcome home, Mark.
The long-range monitoring sensors are calibrated and ready to be activated.
Reggie turns it on immediately and it goes off.
Dude, that would be terrible.
The view through the main screen is really spectacular.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be really
That
cool.
would be awesome to see. There'd be no other time, really.
No, Mark. No, Nolan. Give it some time, buddy. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't have everything you want.
Seems like you and your dad just kicked the hornet's nest without getting rid of all the bugs.
Yeah. I know.
Would you consider doing a debrief with Donald, so at least we know what might be coming our way?
Of course.
Hey, we'll figure it out, kid. The whole world will get behind us on this.
Poor guy.
Oh my gosh, Mark.
Yeah.
There's nothing he or anyone else can do to stop us.
I don't care about
Thrag is like unbeatable to him. Thrag could just do whatever he wanted on Earth. Mark?
Oh, hey, Mark. Donald!
You know how a long time ago you said you had people I could talk to?
Oh.
Professionals?
Oh.
Of course.
Okay, cool.
We'll take care of it. Donald, why don't you give Mark a lift home?
Oh. Okay.
They're not... Mark has a better view, I feel like, of things, and it makes him easier to talk to for Cecil.
Quiet now here. All the Viltrumites move in. They live in his house. Look at the white outfits on the top left, the Viltrumite ones from the comic.
Just been sitting here?
I've lived in this house my entire life. It's never been this quiet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How Debbie felt.
I bet that feels strange. You should go out for a flight. No destination, not looking for trouble, just a flight. It'll help.
Flight is only one letter away from fight.
That's exactly why you should.
Let's get for cutie. I haven't heard that.
I know, I was gonna say.
From the decade are splayed out
2010, I think, too, as well.
Even if you feel bad, you should try to go for a walk so you can get some fresh air.
Yeah.
But, you know, they go for flights.
You gotta separate yourself from the environment.
Yeah. Just breathe. Get some sun. Try it.
Keep moving.
Mother was a drunkard.
Wow.
Father was not a saint.
Gonna make me listen to Death Cab for Cutie again.
Yeah. I feel like it might give Mark a greater appreciation for Earth and what it means to protect it.
He's just going through the motions of life.
The screen is flashing. This is still it's PTSD.
Oh, that might be real.
Not going away.
I think that one might be real.
Go away. Oh no, it's not going away.
Yes. We are here.
Yes! They're not here for a fight, I don't think. Mark can't win. The demon again. Ever see that?
Oh my gosh. Greg doesn't even feel this.
Oh my god, the shockwave.
I've done nothing to your planet. Yet.
What do you want?
Let him finish. He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
He's telling you.
I was made Grand Regent of Viltrum to lead our people from darkness and ensure the future of our race. It has not been easy. There are 37 of us left.
37.
But still more than enough to tear this planet in half. You took our home. So our home is now here.
They took the other trading homes. Oh no.
Let me explain your future to you. We will live among you.
Oh my god, they're all gonna be Nolans.
Walk your streets.
Oh man.
Within your society. Your people.
Oh man.
Nissa?
He's disgusted with men.
Yeah.
They will save us nonetheless.
Wait, Krieg? Krieg's having fun already.
Bro,
Krieg's having fun already.
Smoking cigarettes and sitting on a motorcycle with a 30-year-old woman.
He's having a great
To
time.
remove us, to thwart us, will result in the death of billions and less pleasant form of life for the survivors.
Wow.
In return, I offer a truce. We will not influence, affect, aid, or endanger Earth in any way. As long as
He's just gonna spend hundreds of years rebuilding the population.
I guess so. They said they won't influence either.
Do you and your planet accept my terms? Or do you choose annihilation for both our...
I think you have to accept this. There's nothing else you could do. Ooh! Mark, you're gonna... Can't.
No. Never.
Not the war of the planet.
But he can't win.
My answer is...
You can have peace with her.
Yes.
Whoa. It's the only logical choice. Everyone else...
I accept your terms.
Oh my god.
He's not a kid anymore. He has to think about more than just himself.
Yeah.
The universe is strange. In a way, you've become our savior.
Wow. Simply by killing Conquest, he proves he's worthy of the title of Viltrumite. And that his people are.
You have saved the lives of every living thing on this planet. You will not hear from me again.
Wow.
He's going somewhere else.
You think he's not going to just stay here and get kids on this planet?
I mean, it seemed like he was going... Said you won't hear from me again. I mean...
Well, you won't hear from any of the Viltrumites if everything goes well. They're going to be hiding.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. What's the post-credit scene gonna be?
What's this?
A message from beyond the grave.
Thetis?
Thetis left it for you, in case of...
Sex it out of me later. I'd like to see that. I mean, I actually would very much like to see that.
Alan, I am dead, and if you are not, you have taken my position as head of the coalition.
He's gonna be like, kill Nolan. God damn it.
It is well earned. I believe with every fiber of my being that the universe will never be safe until all Viltrumite life is ended. I have hidden a
Scourge
terrible
virus.
of last resort, a perfected version of what almost extinguished their
My
empire.
God.
I only hesitated to use it because it may also strike down those with similar genetics.
Humans.
Mark's people, for instance.
Yeah.
Alan, for the good of all living beings, use the Scourge virus to finish what I started.
Bruh.
Nothing
This is the worst case scenario.
No matter the cost.
Oh no.
Every last Viltrumite must die.
Oh my God. Crazy prediction next season. Crazy prediction. The coalition of planets comes to Earth and it tries to attack us.
And the Viltrumites stop them?
They've band together with Mark.
Well, here's what I'm wondering.
Oh my God.
Actually, let's talk about the episode a little bit first. So we had everyone coming back to Earth, kind of meeting their loved ones, Zoe with her dad.
People coping with the emotional trauma of what happened too.
Yeah, we had Eve had an abortion. She told Mark.
Yeah.
Mark was explaining what happened to him, to her.
Yeah.
Nolan and Debbie. Nolan took a stand, and I feel like we talked about their other scene, how Debbie was right for her anger and everything, and I feel like you can never maybe forgive people for some things, and Nolan's was really big, but I think going to fight the Viltrumites and coming back gave Nolan something better to say besides "I'm sorry," and he proved that he knew Debbie and that he had thought about her. She wasn't,
Yeah.
And we also saw Thrag. Thrag confronted Mark and basically told him, hey, we're going to live here now. And that's how Viltrum is going to expand again.
Yeah, basically, if you don't want us to live here, you're either going to die and your people all die and we subjugate and just basically do what we're going to do anyway with a small population. Or you could all live peacefully. You choose, buddy.
And we saw, they said they're not going to influence the planet.
Yeah.
And I believe that. I feel like, if a threat comes and they actually, eventually like Earth.
Well,
because Nolan clearly got affected very deeply by human love. So what if they all find love?
I'm going to call it, if they find love, either their love or their children are going to be potentially in danger, and that's how they're going to reveal themselves.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Nolan would have revealed himself by, if Mark was in danger or Debbie was when they were younger. So, that's a really good prediction. I like how we see them blending in and Krieg seems like he just fluffs himself right into the human life.
Krieg.
He's like, cigarettes, motorcycle, bitch, let's go. He's like, I got my, he's just literally living the life. And he's like, I can't love this already, And I feel like the person, he's going to be the person who loves it the most because he gets to let loose the most a bunch because he's been so stuck up and tight from everything. And then I think Anissa's going to be the one to hate it the most because of who she is. Because she's going to be like, fucking, what are these men, right?
Yeah.
Because she's used to, I think I had this conversation with you the other time. In terms of what's happening, the Viltrumite are okay with if the men are okay with submissive women for them.
Yeah, I guess.
But a woman from Viltrumite culture
needs a strong man.
Yeah,
I guess
extra
like that.
So who could she have as a person? If
I have no idea.
The only person I would have said is the Immortal, but he's with
she would
Duplicate.
beat Immortal's ass.
Yeah, but he could take it. Or what's his face? The Brit, because he's invincible actually.
Say that again.
The Brit.
He's
invincible. Actually.
Title screen.
Yeah, hate you.
So,
you figured out what you're doing.
Some really interesting things happen this episode.
Debbie's
Mark.
Yeah.
I feel like we saw the shift in Mark, where his perspective is a lot larger now than just Earth or taking one life or, fighting people that are weaker than you, things like that.
Oh yeah.
And it showed in that he didn't instantly react emotionally towards Thrag. like he thought about it and remembered what he's been thinking about.
You're right.
So that was interesting to see. I feel like there's a lot of growth that's happened in these characters, and it's nice when you could see it tangibly instead of it feeling like interspersed, you know.
Yeah, well, it started since the beginning of the season because we saw Mark dealing with the emotions of everything that happened last season from the first episode on, and we've seen Mark in this episode. It's the culmination of all the trauma he's gone through.
Yeah,
is kind of helping. Catching up with him, and his like galaxy worldview. Instead of how you have a worldview, his galaxy view is like helping him see everything from a different perspective. And so we start the season with a Mark who's just going through the motions, and he tries to spice it up by doing things.
Yeah, after fighting Conquest.
After fighting Conquest, he spices it up with a new costume. It doesn't really work too much. Like he goes back to himself a little bit, but then his dad comes and everything starts to change. Eve's pregnant, and like he doesn't know about it. So like a bunch of things are in the works, and he goes out on what's supposed to be like a very hopeful mission. Like Thrag to him. Nolan never explained how big the gap between Thrag and everyone else is. Yeah. So when he attacked the planet with them, I think they really thought that first they were catching them off guard, and two, there was no issue. But Thrag gave him such bad PTSD. And Mark is also a
There's nothing
kid.
he can do against Thrag. 1v1 Thrag wipes him.
He's like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
He's a young kid. He's dealing with these emotions. He's not Viltrumite. All the Viltrumites are thousands of years old, at least.
They have and Mark will live for a long time.
It's the mindset also built into him through Debbie. So he's got like a weaker mindset for the trauma. Like, whereas Nolan is just kind of like, he like afraid of Thrag, like knows he'll lose. Mark has trauma and sees Thrag everywhere, and it's like haunting him, and it's very good representation. And I mean, I knew when they were doing the flashbacks since the first one, like immediately, Thrag wouldn't do that. Thrag's MO isn't just to show up and like destroy people like that.
Yeah.
And the Viltrumites, they wouldn't show up like on the planet like in full force like they did if they wanted to subjugate it, because otherwise they would have done that every single time they've shown up. Whereas when they've shown up recently, they've all, like in the past couple of episodes, they've all gone for Mark directly. So they always go to what they want to do directly. And what they want to do is right now breed on the planet. So they're just going to stay incognito and not make themselves public. Because I mean, if they throw their face on the news and then try to like fuck a bunch of like, people, they're not going to, it's not going to work super well. And it's easier when the population is willing.
I liked how Thrag said that the universe is strange because Mark had somehow become the savior of the Viltrumites.
Yeah,
by
I like that.
Proving that, So it's actually interesting, like that he phrased it that way.
Yeah.
Because Thrag usually chooses his words very specifically, I feel.
You're right, and I think part of it is it's a double set of words. So Mark chooses the fate of Earth, which chooses the fate of both humans and Viltrumites because he lets them breed, so it's easier, and it also saves the lives of billions.
Yeah.
And then he's also the savior of the Viltrumites because Nolan helped prove that humans are almost completely a match for Viltrumites to the point that like you can produce beings that like Mark who have taken out Viltrumites like Conquest in fighting. And Viltrumites like Conquest are Viltrumites that are a top breed, because like there are Viltrumites that have existed that didn't survive the purge and the fighting, that were like probably like Oliver level potentially in terms of strength, but the ones right now are like top elite breed. So like Mark being able to survive that at age 18, 19, when these guys are thousands of years old, is just a testament to how well the DNA bleeds. And also it's going to come back to the end scene where Thaddeus was like, hey man, the Scourge virus, use it. It's going to kill all the humans too. And then I think like that's where my prediction of everyone coming at the end of the day, like for all the Viltrumites are going to have to protect their babies, and that's their thing, is they won't act until they have to protect their own, and then it's going to be their emotions that get in the way of things too.
Yeah.
Because they're all going to learn, except probably I'm going to call Anissa's going to be the only one not to learn human emotions.
Okay.
And I think what's going to happen is the council is going to push for Alan to attack Earth, like because they keep pushing for the illumination of all Viltrumites. And they're gonna be like, we should destroy Earth, and Nolan, was there.
Alan already had so much on his shoulders, and then they just dropped this on him. Yeah, I knew that if they won, Thaddeus was probably going to kill Mark and Oliver and Nolan, and then.
Yeah, I don't know about himself. He didn't see himself as a Viltrumite in terms of because remember the count.
Well, he said that he had thought about taking his own life after the Scourge virus.
Yeah,
and I mean he was a manipulative person, but I to me that makes sense, like thought process wise, why he would feel so much guilt. And then if he thinks Viltrumites, he'd be like, well, I have nothing left to do with all that were dead. And then,
That's fair.
you know, then he dies.
Now, I like how the season ends with Mark asking for therapy and, Eve reaching out to help too. And, real trauma comes back in ways. Eve gaining weight, Mark, dealing with the trauma every day. Eve's powers are back, but she hasn't been using them, so she's not burning energy. And I think other examples could be just things like, we see Debbie has broken up with Paul, and time has passed so much, and they're better as friends, and she lives in a different world than Paul. Paul realizes this, and he's such a good guy for that. And speaking of, Debbie's on way to Oliver in space, which is a great thing, but also a bad thing if they're trying to take out all the Viltrumites. She's going to be in the crossfire, which will piss Mark off, and then that'll allow what's called, if they want to, Thrag could manipulate Mark by being like, your mom needs help.
Yeah.
And look what the coalition is doing to your family. And that would be like next season potentially setting up for Alan versus Mark, as Alan comes to also try to drop the Scourge virus on everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe he does it and he tries to realize his ways and it's too late, but that's my prediction for next season. We also have to deal with Amanda and Robot being stuck in a different dimension for however knows long. What do you think for next season? Any predictions of what's going to be happening?
I feel like we're gonna see a few Viltrumites that had families or some that fell in love and understood what Nolan was talking about. But it's very funny if it's so, because it took Nolan, like 20-ish years, and if they folded months, it would be amazing.
Well, they're coming here to breed, so So reality is they should just like have one night stand after one night stand, and they should be fine, and then they should collect their kids afterwards. But it's gonna be funny if some of them get married like Nolan did, and Thrag's like, what do you mean you're married? What's happening here?
The genetics
It's like
the genetics being very similar and making the hybrids like almost pure Viltrumite is. I like it that they gave it as a way for Earth to be involved with like these people. There's just an astronomically small chance, but there is a chance.
Now, they did. You're right. There's an astronomically small chance, but do you think it'll ever happen?
What?
The chance of anything causing do you think
Oh, I'm talking about the Viltrumites finding a planet, and it happened to be Earth, where people had similar genetics enough to make
I'm saying, do you think there's another one out there that's potentially like that?
Oh, maybe.
Because that'd be interesting.
They haven't explored all their options.
No.
Oliver's not weak. Like Oliver is this when it was just Mark and Oliver on Earth. Like Oliver's probably top 5 in terms of like strength, durability. Even if he's not the best fighter.
You're right.
Like for Earth standards, Mark is pretty much the top, and then Nolan came back and Cecil was like, shit.
I would put
so Thraxans are clearly not.
I would actually put Mark over Nolan right now after the Conquest kill.
Nolan just has like so much more experience.
You're right, but I think Conquest and Nolan I would put them as even. So it's cool to see that Mark is going up in the ranks. I also wonder if how they describe the Brit as invincible. Could Conquest or could Thrag tear the Brit in half? Or is
Probably.
But he's invincible. Magic. He's magically invincible. That's
I have no clue. Maybe you just cut him in half and then separate both parts and then.
But magic. The way I think it is, magic is the one thing that stops beings like this, like Superman, for example, in lore.
A weakness of Viltrumites, I believe.
And then I would imagine that Adam Eve is pretty good against Viltrumites too, as we've seen. So Thrag, if he underestimates, Eve in the future, could potentially run into a risk if she reassembles things. That's the one thing. When he got there and the dream and he ripped her apart, I was like, this would have triggered her innate ability that always triggers during immense trauma.
I mean, if you kill someone quickly enough, then it's like if Thrag just flew up and flew through her, I don't think she
You don't think her body would react?
She had her jaw ripped off by Conquest, but she wasn't her heart was still there, her brain was still there.
Well, I wonder if it'll happen.
If Thrag flew through her and tore her into a million pieces, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Favorite episode this season? It probably was last episode.
Yeah, I mean, where they had the huge fight, they delivered on that.
Mark vs. Conquest was close second.
Yeah, Mark vs. Conquest was great.
Now, Thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
This was a really great season of Invincible Season 5. I wonder if that's going to be the final season. I don't know how many they're going to do, but I'm very excited. I don't know how long the story goes for, and it's going to be really great to, get some more things, because I can't imagine how many more great fights are in front of us in this series.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time on the next show we watch. Just thank you for joining us for Invincible.
Take care.